And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you tonight with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 1 between the Mets and Giants here out in San Francisco. So some late-night games tonight here at 10 o'clock, tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and Sunday at 7 o'clock. So let's say hi to some folks that are here already. A bunch of you is already in the chat here. So let's say hi. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides as well. Alright, let's welcome everybody in here. We'll get into tonight's lineup. Met fans, we'll get into the Gregory Soto news. Let me know your guys' thoughts before I get things going here. On Soto, big lefty. Throws about 100 miles an hour. We'll keep an eye. I don't know if that Yankees-Phillies game has gone final. The Phillies were up 8-5 in the ninth. Alright, there we go. We are good to go on all the sides. Darren's here already as well. Let's go. New nickname, the Super Soto Brothers. Let's go. Sharon's here. Howdy, fellow Met fans. Gary and Keith in the booth tonight. Game is on WPIX. I don't care for these late West Coast games. Me neither. The transit guy says I don't know who to cheer for. Well, that's easy. The good guys. The Phillies won. Thank you, Steven. District Nation is here. Alright, District Nation said, hey, PS, how's it going? Late night. Yup. Guys, make sure you check out District Nation. Does a great job of covering the Nationals. A nice growing channel over there. Michael's here saying let's go Mets. Frank's here. Jonathan's here. Soto and Soto. Who needs one? Let's go, Nemo. Get it started. So that game with the Phillies and Yankees went final, huh? Let's check in on play-by-play with Jay. I'm not sure what's up with our buddy Fitzy. He keeps canceling his stream, so. That's play-by-play with JJ there. 12-5 was the final. Wow. Daniel Caps is here. What's up, Caps? Man, oh man, Mets game isn't on Spectrum. I'll just be neutral then. No, you'll root for the good guys. Jonathan says, the team we ripped our cap logo from, I have a team signed 54 Giants baseball. Very cool. Gary says, I hope you got a nap. I did. So the Phillies with the win, pull back within a tie with the Mets for first place. But let's check out some other scores. So let me know your guys' thoughts on Gregory Soto trade. I was not too familiar with the two young men they gave up. I know Soto's got an ERA just under 4. But like I said, big lefty, throws 100 miles an hour. And they needed another lefty besides Raley out of the bullpen. So some other games still going on. The White Sox lead the Cubs 11-3. The Rangers lead the Braves 4-1. The A's lead the Astros 10-2. Twins lead the Nats 1-0. Angels lead the Mariners 2-1. Excuse me. Finals: Marlins beat the Brewers 5-1. D-backs beat the Pirates 1-0. Rockies beat the Orioles 6-5. Phillies beat the Yankees 12-5. Dodgers beat the Red Sox 5-2. Reds beat the Rays 7-2. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 6-2. I believe that win gives the Blue Jays the best record in baseball right now. Cardinals beat the Padres 3-0. Padres get shut out on 11 hits. And Guardians and Royals were rained out. They'll be make up a doubleheader tomorrow. Let's come back over to the chat. You guys all saying hi. He said, or root for another team like DC. Yeah, looks like a good deal. Needed that lefty in the pen. Yep. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS, how sweet it is for the Phillies. The dog walked the Yankees. Love the Soto trade. Never want to see Lovelady again. District says, Nats need to learn to score tonight. Raymond says, Soto's good against lefty batters. Welcome in. A couple new names here. Jennison says hi. Welcome in. Natalie's here saying hello. How are you, Natalie? Welcome back. Former Philly Gregory Soto. Yep. Yep. Gritty appearance. Nice and early, too. Haven't even started the game yet. So we'll get into tonight's lineup. We're still about 4 minutes away from first pitch here. But the Met lineup, when they came back from the All-Star break, I don't know why he put Lindor back in the leadoff spot, but that lasted one game. And he's got Nimmo back there again. So Nimmo will lead it off. Lindor will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. Jeff McNeil will DH and bat fifth tonight. Beatty sixth. Alvarez seventh. Mauricio eighth. And Taylor will bat ninth. The Giant defense, it'll be Chapman at third. Adames at short. Schmidt at second. Devers at third. Bailey doing the catching. Ramos in left. Lee in center. And Yastrzemski in right field. Pitching matchup tonight, it'll be Clay Holmes versus Logan Webb. Webb's 9-7 in 21 starts, 131 and 2/3 innings. Has only given up 9 home runs and averages 6 2/3 innings per start. Where Clay Holmes in 20 starts is 8-5 with a 3.48. Has given up 11 home runs and averages 5.5 innings per start. Jacob says, John, how are you, buddy? My Yanks struggling. Would have been nice for the Yankees to show up tonight, huh? District Nation says, Gregory Soto, sub-4 ERA, only giving up 2 home runs over about 36 innings. Thank you, District. Be nice to pick up a center fielder and a third baseman and Sandy Alcantara. We're not getting all 3. Come on, Mets. Let's win this to stay in first. Darren says, I like the Soto deal. Hard throwing lefty to be a change from soft tossing Raley and didn't give up much. Yeah, 19th and 25th in the minor league system. Would love to make a move for Duran, just in case Diaz walks. So you're talking Duran from Minnesota then, right? Because I want Duran, the center fielder from the Red Sox. District says, I really hope my Nats stay quiet and don't give up Gore. John Boy's here saying hi. Cap saying, time for our Mets to blow up Webb for once. So awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, welcome in. Hit them thumbs up for us. She said, I don't see it cooler. Awesome stuff tonight, everybody. Awesome numbers already, even before we're underway here. Let's come back over. Chat's hopping tonight. Victor's here. Good evening, everyone. Nice trade, says John Boy. Eric's back saying LFGM. Hello, everyone. Frank T says Duran from the Red Sox would be ideal. Yeah, gonna have to give up a ton to get him, though. Webb getting ready to go here. Nimmo steps into the box. In the first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. We were underway. Outside, 1-1. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe button. Eric saying good evening, PAS family, LFGM. And that one lined in the left field. And it's over Ramos' head all the way to the wall. Nimmo will pull into second base with a leadoff double. That'll bring up Lindor here. Let me turn. I got play-by-play with JJ going in the background here. Let me turn him down a little bit. Getting a little too amped up for a post-game show. And that one lined into center field. That'll get him for a base hit. Nimmo to third. No, hold him. First and third with nobody out. No, Lindor dives back into first. Almost had him. Feel good about a West Coast trip, says James. Frank says he was smoking. Here we go. Our Mets trade any of our great hitters. Yeah, they're going to trade Alonso, Lindor, Nimmo, and Soto for minor leaguers. In for a strike, 0-1 to Soto. Deal 1. Up high, 1-1. Ball gets away. Runners hold. You knew we were going to win today. It's still 0-0. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Nimmo should have been in the All-Star game. And a chopper foul, 2-2. Sean M is here saying good evening, Mr. John, and everyone here in the chat. 8-2 Mets, home 7 Ks. Two and two the count. We're still runners on the corners. Up high, And Lindor steals the bag. Is that his 20th stolen base of the year? So second and third and nobody out, and it's a full count. Ground ball. That'll get a run home. Nimmo will score. Lindor goes to third. One away. That'll bring up Alonso. Yeah, I'm done reading the Soto jokes. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. I like the McMahon trade. Outside 1-0 to Alonso. Good job, Soto. I'm still smoking, says Frank. Let's go, Pete. The 1-0 from Webb. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball. 2-0. Productive out. Inside. Oh, called a strike. I think the count's right where it should be, actually. 2-1. John Boyd says productive out. Infield's playing in. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. And Pete lifts one out to right. Yastrzemski will make the catch. Lindor's coming home. Throw not in time. 2-0 Mets. Two nothing. Sports Edit saying, let's go Mets. As long as the trades produce, right? Frank Gar is here saying good evening. Darren asked for a sac fly from Pete and got it. That'll bring up McNeil with 2 out and nobody on. Outside 1-0. What is going on? Outside 2-0. Good start. Let's go. Once again, welcome in everybody. Two new subs so far tonight as well. In for a strike, 2-1. Up to 95 in the chat in the first inning. Let's go. Damn, Philly won. We need to win. Let's go, Mets. And that one lifted out to shallow center. Lee will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets get 2. Go bottom 1. Giants looking to respond. Let's come over and look. Let's make sure we have this. Yes, we do. Good. Frank's sub prediction is 20. We're at 3 already. Let's go. How are we hitting off Webb? I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, let's hope they can keep it up in future innings here. Because we know how the Mets like to participate. They have a nice first inning and then disappear till the 8th. The transit guy said he didn't know who to root for, but all his chats are saying supporting the Giants. So Hey, chaps over on the big side, what's up? Time to blow Webb up, so not a bad start. That's a good start, says Bud. Darren's going with 18 sub prediction. Frank says, my soon-to-be wife Carla says hello. Hello? 19 says Jonathan. So we got 18, 19, and 20 covered. I'm taking the under. In for a strike, 0-1. Sweet, thanks, Big John. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you, guys. Ramos will lead it off here for the Giants, followed by Devers. Adames will bat third. Chapman fourth. In for, nope, that one high, 1-1. Yastrzemski fifth. Flores, former Met, will bat sixth. DH, Lee seventh. Schmidt eighth. And Bailey will bat ninth. The Met defense, the 1-1 from Holmes. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Mauricio at third. Lindor at short. Beatty at second. Alonso at first. Alvarez behind the dish. Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right. Have you heard anything about the trade for the relief pitcher? Yes. We got Gregory Soto. Let's go, Holmes. And a ground ball to short. Nice diving stop. Oh, nope, the ball gets away. So it's going to be an infield single. Lindor made a nice diving attempt. It just trickled off his glove in the center field. PA says Mets going to win their 60th, get their 60th win. Watch out for the ex-Met. Outside, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Let's not be jinxing things. Natalie, welcome back in. How's summer performance school going? And that one ripped out to right. That'll get in for extra bases. Ramos will stop at third, so second and third for the Giants here, looking to respond. Mallstack says, come on, Mets. Down low, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. We are less than a week away from NFL preseason starting. Next Thursday, swung on a miss, 1-2 to count. No Met game, so we'll be live for the Lions and Chargers game. You guys can hang out while I set up my new NFL layout. Manny Cool, I'll get to your comment here in a second. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Hi, John. Wanted to say hi and good night. Got to work in the morning, but I'm listening. Hey, DJ Jimmy, thank you so much. Manny Cool says, I remember you like to eat as you're watching the game. I made fried pork chops cut into little pieces, stirred, mixed all together, lettuce, tomatoes on a 6-inch sub, toasted and melted cheese. Very nice. The 2-2. In a chopper foul, we'll do it again. He said the beginning of our Super Bowl run. You mean the beginning of the run to the number one pick? You, us. Fouled off, still 2-2. Cleveland. Right. Exactly, Jonathan. The 2-2. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Up to 101 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Usually we don't get over 100 until about the 4th or 5th inning. Let's go. Does anybody know if Soto got to, with the team in a ground ball foul again? Or will they have to wait till tomorrow? I liked it, Jimmy. I liked the trade. I don't think they're done with bullpen help either. Ford Truckman saying hi. Welcome in. The 2-2. And fouled off again. Holmes up to 16 pitches here in the first. Still nobody out. Oh, very cool, Jonathan. The 2-2. And a ground ball down to third. And Mauricio bobbles it to throw to first. Got him. He thought about coming home, but he bobbled the ball. So a run will score. And it's 2-1. Did the runner advance to third? No, I do not think so. Yeah, I agree, Jimmy. Holmes has struggled. Darren thinks the Mets move Holmes to the bullpen or call up McLean to piggyback him in starts. Frank said someone mentioned food and I'm having White Castle. I don't think they want to do that, Jonathan. That hurts development. I do not think they want to use them as bullpen arms. Luck says I'm not a fan of Mauricio. I think they should send him down. No advance. Thanks, John Boy. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. Up high. Oh, called a strike, 1-1. No, they're definitely not. They actually said that too. They're not done looking for pen help. Inside 2-1. I still think they're gonna add two more pieces. It's gonna be another reliever and either a starter, a starting pitcher, a center fielder, or a third baseman. They're not gonna get all of it. Up high, 3-1. Darnell's here saying, "What's up? What's up, Darnell? Welcome back." Up high, ball 4. That'll put 2 men on with 1 out here. That'll bring up Yastrzemski. Up to 22 pitches here for Holmes in the first already. I mean, not good. Mets starters got to get something figured out here, man. They are not helping the bullpen at all. Frank R says, let's go. Ground ball, double play. Up high, 1-0. Whatever that pitch is that he keeps throwing high, he needs to stop. Every batter getting ahead 1-0 here. There's a strike, 1-1. Who would you want to have starting, pitcher or hitter? Me personally, I'd want a hitter. Either go get Duran from Boston to play center field, or see if you can upgrade third base. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Yeah, Frank says 22 pitches is definitely too much. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. 2-2. Yeah, even Stearns pregame said they burned through the bullpen in the first half because of the starter situation. Well, he's the GM. He could have went out and done something about that. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Especially once Montas and Minaya got hurt. The 2-2. And that one ripped out to Soto, and he makes the catch. 2 away. The runners will hold. That'll bring up Wilmer Flores. Yeah, Jonathan says yeah, and that was before opening day. Absolutely. Wilmer Flores, whenever Wilmer decides to retire and come back to Citi Field for any kind of Met celebrations, going to get one of the biggest ovations any former player will receive. Up high, 1-0. If only the Mets can make pitchers pitch that much, right? Yeah, oh geez, here we go again. Facts. I would definitely take down low, 2-0. Jarren Duran from Boston. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1 to count. That John Boy, that would be my option. Have an internal discussion on who. But yeah, call up one of the kids. And that one fouled off. 2-2. Ham says, I went to get a cup of coffee and see that Holmes has already gotten himself into trouble. Yeah, but trying to get out of it here. The 2-2. 32 pitches. Not good. And a check swing back to the pitcher. Low throw. Nice scoop by Pete. Yikes. That'll retire the side. The Giants get 1. We go to the second. 2-1 Mets. Great stuff, everybody. 120 people watching, 35 likes already. Let's go. Absolutely crushing it here in the first inning. Does no good keeping them down there in AAA. But Stearns used Burns, Peralta, Woodruff out of the bullpen in Milwaukee before using them as starters. And from his press conference, I would say no. But I could be wrong. Bud says, come on, Mets, get that run back and some more. Twins beat the Nationals. That one went final. Rockies beat the Orioles 6-5. Diamondbacks beat the Pirates 1-0 in 11. Bottom 8, Rangers up 4-1. A's up 11-2 in the 8th. Angels up 2-1 in the 4th. And we're the nightcap here. Dang. 33 pitches. Not ideal for the first inning. Nope. Let's get some more runs. We're definitely going to have to score some runs tonight to win this one. In for a strike, 0-1. Big numbers tonight, John. Absolutely big numbers. 0-1 to Beatty. Down low. I thought the Mets did a great job making Webb work in the first. He only threw 19 pitches. Let's get a few more here. Let's go, Brett. Ham says, let's rooting for the Yankees today. Felt so weird. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. He went 1-2. Let's go, Mets. Make the pitcher pitch. The rest is easy. Timeout called. We're in the 90s here on the East Coast. San Francisco, first pitch temperature, 62 degrees. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Yeah, Yankees were no help today. Jimmy says going to use a lot of bullpen tonight. Yup. Mr. Stretch. Let me. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I glitched out. I glitched out there for a second. What happened? I see there's one out. Eric's here. What's up, Eric? In for a strike to Alvarez, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Rooting for the Yankees feels embarrassing for me because I have a family that's all Yankees fans. And look what happens. They don't show up. There's a strike, 1-2. Yeah, 32 pitches in the first. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. 2 back-to-back strikeouts here to start the second. That'll bring up Mauricio. No, we should not put in a new pitcher. Tell me you know nothing about baseball without saying you know nothing about baseball. Be right back. Must tap the like on the other side. We complain Chopped foul by Mauricio 0-1. We complain about the misuse of the bullpen from Mendoza, and look, we got Mallstack saying we should put in a new pitcher. The 0-1. And a chopper to second. Hey, base hit in the right field. A 2-out single will bring up Taylor. Johnson says, let's put in Diaz now. I know baseball. Outside, 1-0. Jeff Passan just said, anytime Passan tweets now, you got to pay attention. And that's driven out to left center. Lee's there. That'll retire the side. We go bottom two, still 2-1 Mets. Passing bombs. Can't listen to the Mets broadcast with these people yelling right next to the mic. Frank says he's back. JJ's still doing Perot's game over there. On the vertical side, we're up to 32 people watching. Welcome in everybody over there. On the big side, we have 102 people watching. Really? Play-by-play with JJ couldn't give us a redirect, huh? Alright. Manny says, no, do not put in a new pitcher. Yet, still early. Way too early. Paul Blackburn, pitching rehab assignment in Syracuse. He's somebody that could be used out of the bullpen. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. That one fouled off. 1-2 the count. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 here for the Giants. That's Lee, Schmidt, and Bailey. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Mets just need to focus up, says Frank. And a nice play by Pete behind the bag. Holmes got him. One away. Nice play by Pete there. Holmes getting over just in time to get the out. One away. Casey Schmidt batting .245 on the year with 5 homers, 17 runs batted in. Darren asking for a 1-2-3 inning, in for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Blackburn in the pen still can't. Sure you can. I just won't say it. Man, better not. Better not. And a ground ball to Lindor on the backhand. Stops, fires. Nice scoop by Pete. 2 away. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all playing better defense than the Yankees. I did not see any of the game as I was napping. James Lazar is here saying, let's go Giants. Welcome in, James. What's the patch on the Mets cap? I do not know. I will take a look. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Both teams need this. Yeah. I think the Giants needed a little bit more than the Mets do, but yes, I did the swung on a miss, 1-2. Should only be a playoff patch or a World Series patch inside of caps. I agree. Now Clay has everything under control, says Domingo. Whoa, way inside, 2-2. DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat. Saying close. Glad Pete got him. Good night, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you, DJ Jimmy. Have a good night. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Holmes with a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the third. Still 2-1 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. James says at least the Padres lost. That's good for everybody. How long do you think Clay Holmes pitches? About 90 pitches. So no matter how long that takes, 5 1/3, maybe 6, maybe get into the 6th. He's got to get the pitch count down. He's up to 40, right? Might not be that. It might be a little bit more than that. But let's come over, check in on our numbers. I wonder, is anybody else live on YouTube tonight? I'm here with you, buddy. It's our last supper late game. No, it's not. The Mets play at 9:30 on Monday and Tuesday as well. Let people know on YouTube to stay for the 7th. Hint, hint. Whoa. Hear that, people? Make sure you're here for the 7th inning. My only hint besides that is going to be make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Rhino's got CFL action tonight. Let's get a few here, says Raymond. Called a strike. 0-1, excuse me. Pete got to be in contention for a gold glove this year. Nimmo doubled and scored in the first. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Nice pitch. Mimo Obama. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Frank says tap that like and subscribe button. P.S. It's free. Up to 5 new subscribers so far tonight. Let's go. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Chopper foul up the first base side. We'll do it again. You see the pitcher on time. Oh, come around. We're doing good now. Darren says walk. Both teams got that patch. Oh, it might be the Hall of Fame weekend? Is it the Hall of Fame weekend patch? Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Webb out there before the game throwing a football around. Fouled off, still 3-2 here. John Boyd says exactly, that's what I was thinking. The 3-2. And that one blooped out to left. Ramos had it played perfect towards the line. You would think with a lefty up, they would not be playing towards the left field line like that, but had him played perfect. One away. That's the ticket. Make him pitch, says Frank. Luminous is back saying LFGM and a chopper foul by Lindor. 0-1. Let's see what Webb's pitch count's up to. 44. If you're a pitcher, you want to be 45 or less after 3. So he's going to be over that. Down low, 1-1. You're correct. Hall of Fame. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I don't have a favorite Met jersey. The 1-2. And Lindor rips one out to right. Is it high enough? It's out of here. 20th home run for Lindor. And the Mets back up by 2, 3-1. Goodbye, ball. Michael Bianco says, it's been a while. Glad to be back. Let's go, Mets. Lux celebrating that. What? Home run. 2 away from the cycle. Needs a double and a triple. And Soto whacks one out to right. Yastrzemski jumps and can't make the catch. Soto heads to second. Throw not in time. I don't know what to call that because it hit Yastrzemski right in the glove. They're going to call that a double? Okay. A half-out double. Yeah, half-out. He jumped. Oh, no, that won't be an error. A hit off the heel of the glove. Here's Soto, or Alonso, excuse me. And he lines one out to right, and that'll be caught. Soto gets back to second. 2 away. Fouled off here by McNeil. Should have caught Soto's ball. Yeah, he should have caught that. I hit him right in the heel of the glove. And a ground ball to second. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Mets get the run on the Lindor homer. 3-1 going into the bottom of the third. District says, nice to see the Mets have a lead. Hope everyone is comfy for late night baseball. Let's come over and take a look. Awesome stuff tonight, everyone. No matter what side you're on, make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Stern said some teams holding out till after this weekend on whether they're buyers or sellers. Yes. Should be no, that should not be an error. It was a line drive right at him. That'll never be an error. Lindor hit a bomb. Wasn't really a bomb. It just barely got out, but it counts. Oh, I forgot that the Mets beat the Giants in the 2000 NLDS. I forgot it was I remember they beat the Cardinals to get to the World Series. Well, it was a 4-1, I think they beat the Cardinals. Darren says Holmes should give us 5 2/3 or 6. Outside 1-0. Another 5-1-5-0, says Frank. Yes, let's go Mets. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Jonathan Heim says that Soto double, exactly the double Soto always gives up. Wrong. Yeah, the Yankees acquired McMahon. I like the trade for the Yankees. As long as Verlander isn't on the mound, the Giants can lose, and I can live with it. And a ground ball down the third. Foul. 2-2. Raymond says, let's go home. Throw strikes. Correct. 4-1 over St. Louis. Is that 15-2 A's over the Astros? Holy cow. No slander after he slanders Soto. Keep chatting. You're going to get yourself blocked here in a minute. He went. You're not going to check down at first? 2 and 2, 3 and 2 to count. Could care less about the Yankees, James. The Mets right now do not have a good enough team to go to the World Series. That's how I feel about my Mets. I could care less about the Yankees. Hopefully they lose every game the rest of the way. Oh, he hit him. Oh, it hit the bat handle. Still 3 and 2. Astros put in a position player as a pitcher. Everybody wave bye to Jonathan. And a base hit up the middle. A leadoff single here. He's done chatting for the night. He not blocked, just done chatting. Wow, 3 late games for the Mets this weekend. Yep, and then Monday and Tuesday night as well against San Diego. A's have a player that hit 4 home runs. No Soto slander, but that's all he's doing in the chat, so. Criticize a player when he deserves to be criticized. Jonathan says we're not a top 5 team, maybe top 10. Agreed. The Mets are definitely a top 10 team. Down low, 1-1. That's funny that the Astros are losing. You love them or you hate them. I hate them. 2 and 1 to count here. Nobody out. Runner on first. The 2-1. The player on the Astros, on the A's, also has 6 hits. Oh, somebody says he's got a bunch of home runs, right? He hit 4 home runs? Wow. Oh, nice play by Mauricio to go to second for 1. The turn. Double play. 5-6-3 double play. 2 out. Nobody on. He's a rookie, too. Wow. Mets lack determination. Nick Kurtz, 4 home runs. Thank you, everybody. And that one popped up. Foul. 0-1. Darren says, yes, much needed double play. Not sure if Caps is still here, but hopefully he 6 for 6. Wow. Up high. 1-1. The 1-1. And that one ripped out to left. And that'll get down into the corner. Nimmo walks over to it. You know anything hit out to Nimmo in left field is an extra base hit. If he doesn't catch it. Yeah, I mean, just think, if they didn't get that double play there, it's a run. Looks at his schedule to see if he can fit into grabbing the ball. Outside, 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Frank says Nimmo worries. Yeah, me too, Frank. I don't know, Jonathan. Is it just that's what it looks like to me? Am I wrong? There is a strike, 2-1. Natalie says, "Thank goodness we got that double play before the double happened." Agreed. And a chopper up the third. Nope, Mauricio's got it. Fair ball. Fires across. And it's a wide throw. Everybody safe. Nothing's easy for this team, man. First and third, 2 outs. That's an E5. Oh, they say challenge. They say challenge. Wow. Oh, on the hand. Oh, got it on the helmet. He's out. And he hits the helmet. He's out. Gary's here saying, "Hi, Mr. John. How are you tonight? Let's go, Mets." Late night, Gary. Took a little nap here before the game, so I missed all the early action. Tomorrow won't be as bad. Get to sleep in. No, don't have to work tomorrow. The equipment counts as a player. Correct. New York will retain your challenge. We go to the fourth. It's still 3-1 Mets. It'll be Beatty, Alvarez, and Mauricio coming up. Look at this guy, Pete. How many scoops and stretches? At least 4. And we're only through 3 innings. That's our guy, Rhino. He's live doing some CFL action tonight. I don't understand CFL football rules, but it's the third quarter, and his score is 18-4. Neymar is here saying, "Let's go, Mets." What's up, Neymar? No, it's bigger. The field's bigger in CFL. Let me come back over to the chat here. Good challenge. Yep. If we win, we stand alone in first. Yep. Got the helmet. Hope everyone took a nap today and is comfy. He got him. It's way too early to be breaking your heart, man. It's just still 60 games to go in the season. Way too early. 65 pitches after 3. Yeah, not good. Swung on a miss. 1-1. And that one base hit in the right center field. A leadoff single for Beatty. Very surprised on how well the Mets have hit Webb tonight. Outside 1-0. Alvarez struck out his first time. The 1-0 pickoff throw not in time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, John. Let me look. That is funny. Outside. 2-0. Mauricio hugging Pete in the dugout. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. That's funny, Jonathan. What are the chances of that? The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Making Webb work here. He doesn't have near as many pitches as Holmes, but 58 here in the fourth. Still nobody out. And lined in the center field. Beatty will go first to third. And the Mets have runners on the corners for Mauricio. And Webb not having a good game. No, he is not. Inside 1-0 here to Mauricio. Beatty should be everyday third guy. Down low, 2-0. I agree. Why is Mauricio not playing second base? Natalie says Francisco Alvarez is back from the minors. Outside, 3-0. Webb not having a good game. Nope. Manny Cool says, I can't wait for the football season. Diehard Dolphins fan and Mets. The 3-0. Inside ball 4. The bases are loaded. Becca, holy cow, Becca is back. If I told you the story, you wouldn't believe me. So let's just say, welcome back. Nice to see you, John. Welcome back, Becca. Where's Snowflake? Hanging out with Ray Finkel. Ronnie M is a decent player. Darren says, Taylor, put the ball in play. Webb looking like Jesus Luzardo with a guy on second out there. Well, he's got bases loaded now. Taylor flew out to center his first time. Mets have a 3-1 lead, looking to increase here. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Yo, Charles Adderley is here late night. What is up, Charles? The 1-1. Inside. Ooh, call the strike. Come on, Blue. You need the ABS system now. The 1-2. Outside, 2-1. This is how I wanted to market this side. More unfiltered. The 2-2. And a chopper. Adames with the flip. Not in time at first. So they only get the force out at second. A run will score. Nice pickup by Adames. 18th run batted in. Still runners on the corners with one out here for Nimmo. Yonkers Joe says Webb has 65 pitches. Pack him up. These late night games are so tough for East Coast fans. Yep. Break it open here, says Raymond. Hanging out, grabbing a drink and a snack, overlooking the ocean. Beautiful night in paradise. I fought the claw and the claw won. Pick-off throw. Taylor dives back in. 10 new subs so far tonight as well. Halfway to Frank's prediction. Defense is playing back here. Oh, Taylor goes to throw down the second. Not in time. Third stolen base of the year for Taylor. Let's go, Nimmo. That'll work. I was expecting a strikeout after that terrible strike call on the 1-1. I like this aggressive ball. Charles says, I feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time, respectfully. And Nimmo fouls it off, 0-1. Keep the focus, Mets. We are 182 away. 182 from 7K. Swung on a missed, 0-2. Frank with the crickets. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Oh, 2-2, excuse me. Beck getting warmed up in the Giants' pen. Nimmo's 1 for 2 today. Doubled to lead off the game and scored. And that one line. Base hit. That's going to score at least one. Here comes Taylor. The throw to the plate is not in time. 6-1 Mets. Nimmo's now 2 for 3. Charles says, guidelines for chatting, absolutely 100%, no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, No religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Thank you, Charles. His bat does make up for his bad fielding, correct. Additionally, no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your... Nimmo stealing the throw down the second, not in time. Thank you, Charles, for posting the rules there. I put the crickets because my cat just hissed. I'll smoke another. That's Gibbon. Truckman waving bye-bye. That one fouled off by Lindor. Oh, and, what's the count here? 1 and 2? Man, I'm not even paying attention. Steal-a-thon tonight. Pressure burst pipes, Darren. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Charles says, always an honor to be part of the PAS network. Man. Swung on a miss by Soto, 0-1. Keith's being brutal. Egregious. Love it. The 0-1 to Soto. That one fouled off, 0-2. I think if I heard this right, the Mets have stole second base. No, it's more than 25. It's more than that. Maybe the Kid Caster's the new Grimace. Up high, 1 and 2. '80th pitch coming up from Webb. The 1-2. Called strike 3. That ball was high. But called a strike. The Mets had, 3 more, right? The Mets had 3 more there, Gary. We go bottom 4, 6-1 Mets. They are ride or die with Webb. No, not really. They did have somebody warming up, but he got out of it. The boys are aggressive today. Yes, they are. Gary's slipping in his age. Yes, he is. It'll be Yastrzemski, Flores, and Lee coming up here. Oh no, blue. Bud says, I hope the Mets make staying up late worthwhile. Well, so far they have. Charles says, you have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Whoa, not a new one from Charles. Very, very good. Up to 68-19 on the sub count. That's 12 so far tonight. Let's go. Jonathan agrees with that, Charles. That's a good one. The first pitch to Yastrzemski. In for a strike, 0-1. I can check that in a second, Jonathan. DO1. Fouled off 0-2. On the big side, on YouTube, we have 61 likes. And on the vertical stream on YouTube right now, we have 27 likes. What's up? Let's go, everybody. DO2. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, where's Ronnie? Let's see if we can find Ronnie here in the 4th inning. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Billy's here saying, let's go, Mets. Welcome back, Billy. The 3-2. And a ground ball. Beatty's got it. Over to Pete. Nice scoop again by Pete. 1 away. Natalie says, yeah, maybe the Kidcaster is the new Grimace. Let's go. Hit that like button and sub to the PAS Network for outstanding content. Great play-by-play with informative commentary. Outside 1-0. Caps, what happened, man? I thought you were watching the game with us. In for a strike, 1-1. And a chopper foul, 1-2. Man, we got 120 people hanging out with us tonight. We have gained a bunch of new subs so far as well. 13 new subs. Late night West Coast trip. Ronnie, what do you think of everybody hanging out with us tonight?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Okay. I don't know. Would Keith think that? I don't know if Keith would think that. What would Keith say about everybody?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Oh, okay. Charles went modern Edgar Allan Poe. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, husband duties, gotcha. What do you think of Nick Kurt's insane day? Nothing. He doesn't play for my team. And a ground ball. Nice backhand by Lindor. Drops it, picks it up. 2 away. That'll bring up Lee. He grounded it out to Alonso his first time. Keith would say easy. Keith would be fun having a beer with. Yes, the first few would be fun. In for a strike, 0-1. Cap says, I just want to thank Nick Kurtz for helping me hit a $77 home run bet. There you go, buddy. Ground ball to Pete. He backhands it, flips it to Holmes. A 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, we heard that he had 4 homers. Okay. We go to the 5th. Still 6-1 Mets. It'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Beatty coming up Whoa. Just whoa. The Bears hungry for homers. That last one he hit was absolutely crushed at home. Bernard's here saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Frank says I drank with Keith in Passaic, New Jersey. No, Ham. He can go one more. But that'll probably be it. Might sack out soon. Got a big weekend ahead with 3 games to call. What do you got coming up, District? Let us know. Wonder what the team offers the fan that catches Pete's record breaker. I don't know. What would you rather have? Stuff, money, or in another 30, 40 years, depending on how old you are, still having that baseball? And that one lined, caught. One away, lined right to short. Tristan Beck, the new pitcher here. District's got the Nats on Saturday at 7, and then Sunday minor league baseball. And Nats at 6. Oh, but doing a bunch of minor league games. I would prefer Robert. Or Robert, however you pronounce his name. I heard announcers pronounce it both ways. I'd want the home run potential instead of the stolen base potential. The 1-0. Oh, swung on a miss. 1-1. Clay is settling down nicely. Keep the baseball. Did Lee get a hit? No, Lee is 0 for 2. James S. is here. What's up, James? Inside, 2-1. Plaques is donated by Jonathan. Inside, 3-1. Oh, called a strike, 3-2. McNeil thought it was ball 4, flipped the bat. They would display the ball in the rotunda at City. John Boy says season tickets for a year, first row, right beside the dugout. I'm getting more than season tickets for a year. The 3-2. And ripped foul. We'll do it again. Gary said, well, the Mets got no help from the Yankees tonight. No, the other guy, Jonathan on YouTube said a year. The 3-2. And fouled off again. Also a press conference with ownership. I want Pete Alonso's personal cell phone number. I want Pete Alonso to come on the YouTube channel whenever I want. Man, the Marlins only 4 games under 500. Looks like the Mets are having a good game so far. Keep it going. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. So McNeil does get the walk. That'll bring up Beatty, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Would you ask Pete to come on after a strikeout and explain himself? Pete, they keep pitching you that slider outside, yet you keep pulling off. What are you doing? Tonight on the PAS network, my friend Pete Alonso, who turned down ESPN to be here. The 0-1. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Live streaming now from the PAS network. It's Friday night edition of MLB Baseball Action, July 25th, 2025, with your host, Mr. John. Good job, McNeil. I'm not selling it for money. I'd rather have the baseball. Yeah, Pete, hey, Pete, how do you say let's go Mets? Yeah, Pete, we can ask him right now. He's in the dugout. The 0-2 to Beatty. And ripped foul. We'll do it again. Pete, how do you get your teammates and all the fans excited?
LFGM. Let's go.
Oh, wait, what's that mean?
LFGM. Let's go.
Okay. LFGM. Okay. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Hey, Dusty Baker in the booth. And Beatty lifts one foul down the left field side. Still 2-2. Yeah, you got the dugout phone. Yup. Oh, Keith's brother Gary's there. Pete's hitting 160 in his last 15, 217 in his last 30. Yes, he does. Outside, full count here. The 3-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Nice at bat here. Michael Yoder's back saying hi. Welcome back. Wine Country. PAS going to ask Juan Soto to put Alonso on the phone. The 3-2. Cold strike 3. Beautiful pitch. 2 away. Alvarez coming up. Inside 1-0. Dolores Rodriguez is here saying hi. Welcome in. Allowed a bunch of minor league games. You never know what can happen. What? What? Down low, 2-0. Let's go, Alvarez, says Raymond. The 2-0. Fouls. Was that a strike? I don't know if that was a strike. The ball gets past. McNeil will go down to second base here. Wait, it's a ball, 3-0. John, you do a very convincing job every podcast. Win or lose, thanks. I try. Guys, John has the dugout phone number. Imagine when he gets the personal one. Alvarez grounds it to short. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We're halfway through. It's 6-1 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Giants coming up. Too tired to type, but have been and will be listening. All right, Becca. Great to see you back in the chat. Calling him at midnight for a post-game interview. Could you imagine ever getting the channel that big where you could be like, yeah, listen, maybe not for a post-game, but like a day off? Listening in a day with a player like the Stanley Cup. Jonathan says, yeah, Becca, nice to have you back. Listening in to Rhino. He's doing CFL action tonight. Camden's back. What's up, Camden? Frank says, great play calling, Mr. John. Everyone knows Alonzo is subscribed and has the bell icon clicked. That's funny. I do not know any athletes. The only person I know that's involved in sports is, I don't know if I should tell you who I know. And I have his personal cell phone number. You guys might not know him anyway, but Rhino's good people. He thanked me on his stream for my gifted. Very cool. Holmes still on the mound here, and for a strike, 0-1. K. Brad just subscribed. Welcome in, K. Brad. That's 14 tonight. Let's go. Your support and contribution. And fouled off, 0-2. On the PAS network is greatly appreciated. That includes the silent listeners and viewers. You are valued indeed. No, he doesn't. He works for ESPN Radio. Pie 1-2. It's not a player. Did he go? Did he go? No. 2-2. 2-2 the count. I was gonna say I should text him to see if he can hop in. Yes and no. Aren't they just simulcasting his TV show there? I think it's just to simulcast his show. The 3-2 and a ground ball base hit in the right field. A leadoff single for Schmidt. James S says, "Come on, defense, let's go." Yeah, the Roku deal is done, so he's looking for somebody else to stream the show. I don't think he's joining like SportsCenter or anything. Here in New York, Caps, why are you complaining about watching Seattle and LA when you have access to watch the game with us? The 0-1. And for a strike, 0-2. And line foul, still 0-2. You've met LT, painted Parcells Place in Upper Saddle River, New Jersey. Outside, 1 and 2. The 1-2. And that one ripped out to right. Base hit. Darren with the $2 power chat saying like and subscribe to PAS on playback. So the 8 and 9 hitters both get on. But hey, 6-1 lead is a great thing to see. Yep, Brazoban getting warmed up. Up to 90 pitches here for Holmes. Hefner saying, look, we need this guy to warm up. Oh no, the Midnight Blues are coming. I'm almost famous. The dreaded bottom of the lineup. And shave the mustache. Darren says need a double play. Yeah, there are just some guys that should not grow facial hair. Up and in, 1-0. Ramos is 2 for 2 today with a couple singles. Up and in, 2-0. Come on, dude. 5 innings. That's going to be one more batter. Well, then he'd have to turn a triple play. Okay, no problem. We can get out of this. Come on, probably stop chatting for the night. Still listening. Good night, John. Good night, everybody, and good night, Pete. And a ground ball foul. 2-1. Hang in there, Holmes. Not sure about if Caps has placed his usual double play bet, but we've had one so far tonight. We can use another one here. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Infield fly rule will be called. Lindor waving his arms. 1 away. And that'll bring up Devers. Devers the one that grounded into the double play. He's 1 for 2 with a double and that double play. You can do it, Holmes. Natalie says, I'll probably stop chatting as soon as the inning or pitching change is made. No, he's gotten more pitches than this, Jonathan. Oh, no. It's got to be close. I didn't realize it was 94. Outside, 1-0. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Or else, yeah. Up high, 2-0. Still up over 100 in the chat. Let's go. Oh, yeah. His foot is almost out of the box. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Get out of this, Holmes. Everything is up. Yup. And that's not good for a ground ball pitcher when all his pitches are up. Oh, 100 is his high, Jonathan. Excuse me. There's a strike. 3-2. Cap says, let's see that double play. The 3-2. Swung and missed. Struck him out. 2 away. Yep. Not going to get the double play here, but let's see if they want to get Holmes through this inning. Oh, darn. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 1. Let's go, Mets, is James. Natalie saying fingers are crossed. The Giants have slid since Devers. Yes, but they are playing well over their last down low, 1-1. Like 5 or 6 games, I think, right? Yep, well, you got to get through this inning if you want the dub. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. If the game was closer, he'd be out of there already. Yep, this is his last batter either way. They want to get him to win. That's why they want to get him through this inning. The 2-1. Holmes deals. Popped up. Beatty is there, and he makes the catch. Clay Holmes gets through 5, throws 105 pitches, but leaves with a 6-1 lead. We go to the 6th. Still 6-1 Mets. We gained another sub there as well. That's 15 tonight. I almost hit the end stream button. That would have been bad. Oh no, we saved the end stream for Alcatraz inmates. Way to go, Holmes. Good night, Natalie. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us. Good job, Holmes. Charles says, your attitude will determine your altitude. Now, I know it's late night here in the EST, but it's a Friday night in the Bahamas. Charles is hanging out with us. I want to know if the rest of the team of 4 is hanging out with Charles. Or if Charles is sitting in the recliner, kicking back some pina coladas. Way to fight through it, Holmes. John Boy says, I say 2 more subs for the night for 17. So, John Boy, so we have 17 through 20 covered. John Boy with 17, Darren with 18. Jonathan with 19, and Frank with 20. Charles says, thanks for your support on the PAS network. Oh, talking to Natalie there. In for a strike here. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Mauricio, Taylor, and Nimmo. Up to 71 likes on the stream. And Mauricio pulls one. Nice play at first. Devers has got it. We'll take it to the bag. 1 away. Funny. Devers just didn't want to be in Boston, right? He didn't want to play. He didn't want to be in Boston anymore. I hear Mentos is sleeping with one eye open for a trade. Sorry my team couldn't beat the Phillies, y'all. And that one lined out to left. And that'll be caught. 2 away. Yo, CP is here. What's up, CP? Guys, once again, for pre- and post-game stuff, make sure you check out CP. CP also doing a great job with all the trade rumors, all the other options out there available for the Mets. 2 away here, back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. CP, I know it's late, but will you guys be doing a post-game tonight? I think his channel's getting close to 3K on the subs as well. CP says we will be live on the post game. Let's go. So we will set up a redirection over to CP's channel for post game tonight. So if you're not too familiar with him, make sure you go with the redirect from YouTube. 1-on-1 account here to Nimmo. Jonathan says, hey CP, love your trade talk and rumors. You dropped the Alcantara idea. Come through, everyone. And a chopper foul, 1 and 2. Maybe we'll see Mendy pinch hit with Soto. Well, pinch hit with Soto. Dumb. He's a relief pitcher, clown. Some of y'all need to step up your joke telling. Yeah, Boston was done with him, yeah. I know baseball. Let's put Diaz behind the plate. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning there. We go bottom 6. Still 6-1 Mets. It'll be Chapman, Yastrzemski, and Flores coming up for the Giants. Might lose you here, everybody. There we go. Nope, something's going on here. Those strikes, bro. Oh, is Brazoban coming in? Is that official? So let's go. Let's see what else we got going on tonight. This is it, right? I think we're the last game. Oh no, the Mariners and Angels are still tied up at 2 and going to the 9th inning there. LFGM. In for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one lined out to right. But right at Soto. One away. Hey, welcome in everybody that was watching Rhino. Thank you for the redirect, my friend. Rhino was covering some CFL action. Covering, I think he's got the ELF tomorrow. So great stuff. Thank you for the redirect, my friend. The first pitch here, down low, 1-0. European League. It's the European League of football. One and one. That's in for a strike. Once again, shout out to Rising Rhino for redirecting over to us tonight. And that one ripped foul, 1-2. Weak. Enough with the 5-year-old jokes, man. Everybody tonight. Outside, 2-2. That's worse than the Soto jokes. He says it's sorry, it's late. Yo, Tokes is here saying LFG. What's up, Tokes? And a ground ball a second. And Acuna, first into the game, and we have an E4. So Acuna into the game here. Beatty goes to third, so Mauricio's out. Acuna. Scuba with the E4. Peso Frank says Giants about to come back. And a chopper foul, 0-1. Scuba, he's laughing at Scuba. I haven't seen Ray. Ray's a customer that comes into the store I work at. And one of his buddies was in today, and I asked him where he was. And he had to take a... they're going to check? He went 0-2. And he had to make a delivery up to Massachusetts, I heard. Is Crickets here? No, I have not seen Crickets tonight. Rising Rhino is here. What is up, Rising Rhino? Thank you for the redirect, my friend. Welcome in, everybody that came over from Rising Rhino. Popped up. Foul. Alvarez sheds the mask. Will make the catch. 2 away. What's up? Rhino with the redirect. So let's do this. Let's take off subscriber only mode. Because Rhino sent everybody over, so I don't want Rhino's people to feel like they have to subscribe to chat it up. Snap throw down to first, not in time. Outside, 1-0. But if you came over with Rising Rhino, let us know. No, somebody said pinch hit Soto for Soto. What up, John? Mets doing okay so far, yes. Yo, Caps with 5 gifted subs. What? Foul. Oh, that's a base hit in the left field. It'll be second and third. Anything hit out to... Look at Nimmo dropping the baseball. Throw to the plate. But runners hold at second and third here. That'll bring up Schmidt, who's 1 for 2. No, Fitzy was not streaming. Hey, True Raider says Rhino sent us. Heck yeah, what? Party time, says Caps. Thank you so much, Caps. Congrats to everybody that was gifted a membership. Make sure you do have to be a channel subscriber to be eligible for free gifted memberships like that. LFGM. Love that you guys got Gregory Soto. Lots of people ain't happy, but this kid needs his pitch on the winning team. We'll be fine. And that one ripped foul. 1 and 2. Let's just this last out. Once again, yeah. I got to remember when people redirect, I got to turn subscriber only mode off. The 1-2. Outside. 2 and 2. Did he go? He did not. 2 and 2. So thank you so much, Rising Rhino. Churio Edits just subscribed. Welcome in. The 2-2 from Bazuban. Ball in the dirt. 3 and 2. Yeah, stick around for the 7th, Jonathan says. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So the Giants threaten but do not score. We go to the 7th inning. It's 6-1 Mets. He said, yeah, should have sent you a message. Forgot you sub only sometimes. Yeah, now that the numbers are back to where they were last year. Big 3 coming up. Yeah, it'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. Up to 79 likes on the stream as well. We've gained 16 new subscribers so far tonight. Once again, tomorrow night's game starts at 9 o'clock, so an hour earlier. We'll be live for that. Sunday nights at 7 o'clock. I'm looking for runs, boys. Rice or Rooney. Rice or Runny. Beautiful work by Brazo. Nice. Our boys get their revenge on Webb. I love it. Yeah, Webb did not look good tonight. Darren says, let's score 3. Let's change our scene there to make it look a little better. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. You do only Mets games? No, I will mix in other teams if the Mets aren't on. But yes, as a Mets fan, I cover every Mets game. We gotta do another video game. Can we get a Soto single, Lindor? Are you talking? I do other sports, Ford. I'll mix in some NFL. I do a lot of Philadelphia Flyers. I'm a big time Flyer fan. Yeah, we'll get back to that here eventually, Jonathan. It's just between doing this and working, I don't want to say solo, but we're short-staffed at work. I'm just worn out. Consistency is key. I like you because you're not annoying and loud. I don't know. Ask Mrs. PAS if I'm annoying and loud. Outside 2-1. Oh, the Red Sox lost to the Dodgers 5-3. And a ground ball foul, 2-2 to Lindor. Rhino says I'm annoying and loud. I don't know, Jonathan. This is my first year doing it on this side, so I don't know what'll be blocked and what won't be blocked. Swung on a missed. One away. Gage the new pitcher here for the Giants. One away. Yeah, join the Rising Rhino. Absolutely. If you are a fan of anything football, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Especially come football season. The NFL season. When they play those London games, Rhino's got 4 streams. Come on, offense. You can do it. Let's go. No one won the count to Soto. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Schmidt will make the catch, 2 away. But once again, guys, getting ready for the 7th inning stretch here. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, exactly. Jonathan says, get ready, boys. It's pure insanity. I live to tell the tale. Up high, 1-0 to Pete. Pete's 0 for 2 tonight with a sacrifice fly in the first. Oh, Steve is there. Gelbs is there. The 1-0. Swung on and foul tipped, 1-1. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Hit that like plus subscribe button. It's free. Charles still here says whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat. Ground ball is short. Adamas over to first. We go bottom of the 7th. Stand up and stretch, everyone. And Charles says, without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. 3, 2, 1. No, I tried timing it, Jonathan. Holy crap, dude. Jonathan with 50 gifted subs. We are going to be here all night gifting out memberships, baby. Thank you so much, Jonathan. My buddy Justin got one. Texas Repo got one. Fans of the Green Bay Packers. Matt, an Orioles fan, got one. Yo, Tokes, once again, shout out to Tokes. When we got monetized as a channel, Tokes, once again, was our very first channel member. Saying LFG. Eric Wallace got one. Nice. Keep going through the thing. Oh, Haley got one again. Peso Frank got one. Alan Joseph Kelly. Holy crap, says Rhino. Blue Beetle. Haven't seen Blue Beetle in a while. Deborah Grover says, awesome. Toke's still putting the LFGs in the chat. JJ Sports Coverage. Charles says, "Are you kidding me? This is powerful indeed." Gary got one. Keith got one. Patrick Irving saying hi. Welcome in. We are in the middle of gifted memberships. That first pitch popped up. Alonso waving his arms in shallow right field. And he'll make the catch. One away. It's Rico Garcia. Rico Garcia did very well with the Mets earlier this year. They DFA'd him. He went to the Yankees. He got lit up in one game. They DFA him, and the Mets picked him back up. Uh-oh. Suggest we hold off from gifting. Yeah, right. Lux got one. I am not counting, so I don't know. Linda is here saying 79 likes. Let's go. You're gonna have to keep winning because the Phillies are gonna sweep the Yankees. Unfortunately, that one blooped out to left. Nimmo on the run will make the catch. 2 away. Thank you. So, how are you, Linda? Great to see you. Stone Cold is exhausted. That's a lot of beverages. Jade says, "Hey, welcome in." Yeah, that's fine, Jonathan. Let me know. $50, dude. Unbelievable. In for a strike, 0-1. Have a great stream. Thank you. They're still going. It's 50. Right. It's 50. 0-2 as that one's fouled off. Unbelievable, dude. What is that background? The Mets? Yes, it's a Met flag. It's a wooden flag. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. Still 6-1 Mets. Devers is 1 for 4 tonight. Greg McMahon saying go Mets. Oh, that's cool, Jonathan. What? What? Charles says, Mr. John, great play-by-play with outstanding commentary. I don't know how longer it's going, guys. Anybody keeping track? Not yet. I want this to stop. Do you want me to? I can. Up to you, Jonathan. Yeah. Okay. Well. Once it's done. Once it's done. Can it be turned off? No. Not till it's done. So, I don't know. Apparently some people can hear it and some people can't hear it. Inside, want to know. I'm going to see. Yeah, there we go. No, I think I took care of it, Dolores. I think I took care of the volume thing. And that one popped up. Schmidt goes out, one away. I forgot I could turn that off. Yeah, I think I got it to stop, though. And a ground ball back to the pitcher. Flip the first, 2 away. Yeah, so maybe a heads up next time. So I can turn the volume off on that. Because apparently some people hear it and some people don't. On the outside corner, 0-2. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know. Up until you guys said something, nobody said they could ever hear that. But Jonathan said for the gifted subs, outside 1-2. He says he used to work in San Francisco and went to a Mets game after work. There, ironically, it was exactly 8 years ago. I used to donate to some Raiders channels that were these big ripoffs. What do you mean? How were they ripoffs? We got a stunner, and it wasn't by Stone Cold. Shout out to Jonathan. Very nice, Darren. Three and two to count here. Lee back to the track. We'll make the catch. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go bottom 8. Still 6-1. It's like give money and watch them drink on YouTube. Oh, that was the. Yeah, they have a thing on screen like what they'll drink. I think if I'm thinking of the same place, it's like they'll drink a beer for $5. They'll take a shot for $10 or something like that. Let's check in. There was one other game going on, and they're in the top of the 10th right now. Mariners and Angels tied up at 2. Mariners have runners on first and second. Oh, they're going to go bottom 10 now. For the Giants coming up, it'll be Adames, Chapman, and Yastrzemski coming up. Once again, tomorrow night's game, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And it'll be Peterson versus Ray. Peterson versus Ray. Bud says it's late, but worth it so far. They also don't read chats if it's under like $10. I hope you wrote down all those memberships. I'm just kidding. So I wonder why it works on the vertical side, but not the full screen side. Yeah, because that's where Dolores and Ford are. All right. Well, that it shouldn't do that again now, guys. Like, I have no idea if it gave out all 50 or not. Garcia's still on the mound here. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 popped up. Acuna out to the shallow right field grass. Will make the catch, one away. All right, while we're thinking about it, let's do this again. Let's set up the redirect over to CP's channel for post game. Once again, guys, don't just up and leave when we're done. We'll redirect over to CP, who's got post game tonight. Yeah, at 60 degrees, it's cold. I don't know. It's been a while since we've been at 60 degrees. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. But man, unbelievable, Jonathan. I can't thank you guys enough, man. Did he go? No, 2-2. Set up the redirects over to CP there when we're done. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. James says, let's go defense. We can do this. Right now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. We're up to 19 new subs tonight. 19. Jonathan was the one that predicted 19. Yep. DO1. Man, I don't know about you guys hanging out in any of the other channels. Still no Cope. Have not seen Cope. Hopefully everything's okay. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. That Yankee game starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably just be waking up. I am beat. It's been a long week. I had to work last Saturday, so looking forward to the day off tomorrow. Outside, 2-2. Charles also says smash them free subs and hit that like button. The PAS network is the place to be. Everyone, you're welcome. Much appreciated, but not necessary. John's good people from home. Yep, Jonathan and I grew up in the same area. Up to 82 likes on the stream tonight as well. Let's go. And popped up. It'll go foul. 2-2 still. And that one chopped foul. We'll do it again. What's coincidental? Oh, same town, yeah. Hat on the fan reminds me of the honeymooners. I didn't notice. To the moon. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Enrico Garcia. 6 up and 6 down. Let's go. We go to the 9th. It's 6-1 Mets. Yo, Elgood's here. Sorry I'm late. Just got home from fishing. LFGM. That's one thing I miss about Jersey, man. Rico Suave. Rico, wow. There were so many great spots on Lake Opakon to go fishing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely was at Bertrand's Island before they tore the theme park down. Now it's all resorts and stuff, condos and stuff. Jonathan says, "Hey Elgood, you missed much. The old roller coasters were there for a long time." Yep. Eight, 9, and 1 here for the Mets coming up. It'll be Scuba, Taylor, and Nimmo. Oh, we're at 20. We gained another one. We are at 20. Frank T predicted 20, and we are at 20. What did I miss? Well, besides the Mets scoring 6 runs tonight against Webb, you missed Caps giving out 5 gifted memberships, and Jonathan gifting out 50 memberships. 5-0. Up high, 1-0. Doval will be the new pitcher here for the Giants. He is their closer, and it's not a safe situation, so Caps and Jonathan are good fellas. Outside, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Wow. Averaging 5 walks per 9. That's a lot for a closer. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Caps and I differ on NFL teams with you, but understand suffering. Fouled off. 3-2. At least you've seen your team make a Super Bowl. Ooh, that hit Acuna. Yikes. Scuba popped right back up. Puts his helmet on and runs down to first. I think it hit him in the shoulder. Elgood says, I think the Soto signing today will be a good move. I agree. Frank says I'm back. The phone died. So runner on first here for Taylor. In for a strike, going 1. Old school ump is Jack behind the plate. Yup, hit him in the shoulder. Thank you, Raymond. D-O-1. Up high. 101. Yeah, my guess would be he'll join the team tomorrow. Soto. Up and in, 2-1. Let's check in on that other game here. The other game did go final. There's a strike, 2-2. The Angels beat the Mariners 3-2. $28. We are up to 21 new subs. 172 away. If we keep up this pace, we are going to be close to 7K before the end of the month. The 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. Nimmo's 2 for 4 tonight with a double, a single, and a run scored. Flew out to left and struck out. What was the final for the A's game? 15-2? 15-3. They beat the Astros. I thought Soto signed a multi-year deal at the offseason, John. No, the Mets traded Juan Soto today. Your prediction went over, Frank. Everybody's prediction went over. There's a strike, 1-1. The Mets traded Juan Soto and get an unlimited supply of sunflower seeds for eternity. That's what they got in return. The 1-1. Acuna back in on the toss over. Yep, Juan Soto joined the Wookiees. Yep. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yeah, the seed guy. The seed guy went with Soto in the trade. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt, 2 away. No, the Mets just got the seeds. They did not get the seed guy. He stays with Soto. Oh, speaking of, I don't have sunflower seeds. I stopped at the gas station today and saw new Doritos. I don't know if they're any good, though. And I don't know what I did with them. It might still be in my lunch bag. Here's Lindor. 2 for 4 on the night. Oh, there's a strike going, too. We also promoted Chavez to co-head coach. Why did they trade Soto? Who did they get for him? Unlimited supply of sunflower seeds. They traded him to the Wookiees, and they got unlimited sunflower seeds forever. And the Wookiees got Soto and the seed guy. Outside, 2-2. We also keep Gelbsy with an unlimited supply of burritos. Yeah, we got the Reds, right? The Reds sent something. It's a 3-team deal. That one laced down the left field line. Fair ball! And bounces up into over the fence. That's a ground rule double. That'll cause Acuna to stay at third. Second and third for Soto with 2 out. Dustin Pulley just subbed. Welcome in, Dustin. Great, thanks, Mr. John. I forgot, but someone says the Mets got Juan Soto on her birthday. Sharon says that. Oh, the vending machine from Cincinnati was the third piece of the train. Sunflower seeds and Red Bull. Elgood says Mendoza got fired and Cowbell Man's the new head coach. Swung on a mass, 0-1. Yeah, things are a lot lighter, right? When the Mets are up 6-1 in the ninth. Oh, way inside and gets away. And Acuna will score. And it's 7-1 Mets. That's a wild pitch. Did Lindor go to third? He did. So we get the run anyway. If it doesn't bounce into the stands, Acuna would have scored before anyway. We also brought back OMG. Where is he? Is he in San Diego? Where is he? And a ground ball hits the mound. It goes into center field, and that'll score a run. It's 8-1. They DFA'd Edwin Diaz. Did they? Bink. That hit the rubber. Here's Pete. Inside 1-0. Pete's 0 for 3. We had a sacrifice fly in the first inning to get the Mets up 2-0. Pete's still batting .273 on the year. Yeah, he was. Thank you, Darren. He was at San Diego. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Yard now, Pete. I don't want him to hit too many on the road trip. Mets getting the breaks tonight. Yes, they are. In for a strike, 2-1. James S. says, yeah, it's all fun when you're winning, but when you're losing, it really is a bummer. Yep. Yeah, save it for home. Yeah, get 2 on this road trip. Get 2 in the 6 games on the road. The 2-1. Swung on a mass, 2-2. 68-30. We're officially 170 away. 170 away. Gonna be close here, guys. Can we hit 7K before the end of the month? And fouled off. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Pete back to his old shenanigans from last year. The Mets add 2 and lead 8-1 going bottom 9. Once again, if you haven't already, everybody, make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. We'd really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be back live again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, covering Game 2. Outside Wave. But don't just up and leave tonight when the game's over. I know it's late here in the EST, but our guy CP is going to be doing post-game over on his channel So we'll redirect everybody over to him. I know CP's getting close to, I think he's getting close to 3K on the sub count. Let's go. We're up to 90 likes on the big side. They're going to be giving those out for a while. I lost count. Yeah. Well, once I shut it off, I didn't pay attention anymore. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. I am enjoying the play calling, and so on. And so on. Charles also says, so great to have you all join us tonight / morning. Yes, it is almost 1 a.m. in the EST. On the PAS network, you are valued indeed, and silent listeners and viewers included. Frank saying, let's go Mets, with the Grimace, the Fonzie, and the Crickets. Jose Castillo probably going to be the odd man out when Soto reports to the club. Other than Brazoban, the Mets have been able to stay away from high leverage relievers. Agreed. You know what I like about this year's trade deadline? Is the Mets are off that day. Like, so no travel. Jake says, I wish the Yankees would play like the Mets right now. James says, well, this has really been a good game for the Mets. Yes, it has. The 0-2. And called strike 3. Got him looking one away. No soup for you. Jonathan says, I'm moving there, Charles. Didn't know there was a team in the Bronx. Yeah, they're little brothers to the Mets. Raymond says, let's go, Jose. Finish it here. The 1-0. There. Ooh, thought that should have been called a strike. 2-0. And that one roped out in the right center field. That'll get in for a base hit. McNeil will Taylor will cut it off to throw in the second. They kept it to a single. First hit since Lee's base hit in the 6th. Frank says, no soup for you, just killed me. Here's Schmidt. He's 1 for 3. 0-1. Officially 170 away. Wow. Who'd have ever thought it when we started this back in 2021? Swung on a miss. 0-2. Yo, that guy's got a... That looks... That's supposed to be an apple hat, but it looks like it's a tomato. Fouled off. 0-2 still. There was a team I saw got blown out. Yeah, the Astros got blown out. Oh, the Yankees did too, right? What was it, 12-5? The 0-2. Popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. Okay, defense, we can do this. Let's go. Coming back to life with a Yingling and Smoke. I'd have to look it up. Swung on a miss, struck him out 2 away. That'll bring up Bailey. Oh, I can look that up real quick here, Jonathan. I think I have that saved over here. Because I keep track of all that kind of nonsense. Yo, that was a cool hat. Popped foul, 0-1. Subs. Oh, since opening day, I do not have the number since opening day. I can look that up real quick too, though. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2 when the Giants are down to their final strike. He said that's embarrassing. The 0-2. Castillo deal. Swung on a miss and the ball game is over. Four scoreless innings from the pen. Holmes gets the win. That's his 9th win of the year. Let's check. Since Jonathan asked the question on what the count was on opening day. Opening day was what? March 28th? Let's see here. Uh, 27th, 56-15. 56-15, and we're at 68-31 so far. 16. We've gained over 1,200 subs since the start of the baseball season. Come back over. The Yankees were leading 3-2 in the 7th. But you know what? Nothing surprises me anymore. A great morning. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Great game. So don't just up and leave, guys. It's gonna ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. Spam the W's in the chat for the big Mets win tonight, and we'll see everybody later on.
You